All right, what's going on, everybody? So I know I told you guys I was gonna stream the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Well, I found out that that game was similar to the hell, I forgot the name of the damn game, but it was like you pick Freddy Krueger. I forget the name of it, but it, actually Friday the 13th was just like that, and the other game like that. So instead of doing another RoboCop, which it did autosave. So after the stream ended, I had to go back and double check because I didn't want to do a complete run of RoboCop in one stream. So yeah, it saved. Um, so I ended up getting WWE 2K25, and while the algorithm for the game is still up there, I figured I would go ahead and stream it. So the first thing I'm going to do is a showcase. Again, little known fact about me, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I hate what they're doing with wrestling right now because they turn John Cena into a crybaby little bitch. Um, and Triple H was better as an in-ring performer than he is as, somebody that runs the show. I could do better storylines and I have no imagination, but that's just beside the point. Um, I also did want to do something else. Audio volume. I am turning off creator mode and I'm gonna go in to jukebox as soon as I find it. I probably passed it, didn't I? No, my fucking cat was in the way so I couldn't see it. Asshole. I am unchecking all, accepting. So the only thing that's going to be heard as far as music is the entrance for the wrestler. But like I said, I am doing the showcase. I did look at the island a little bit. It was confusing. It's kind of like an online but not online game. Like you're online with the other players, but you're not going against other players. You're going against computers. It's kind of like being in a bot lobby for Call of Duty with your friends. You're playing multiplayer with your friends, but you're not going against real players. It's not a bad touch, but they could have done better with it. I mean, I'm not complaining. A lot of people like to cheat on wrestling games. All right. Back when I played, I think the last wrestling game that I played online was WWE 2K12, and there was a hack, a glitch, whatever the fuck you want to call it, where the person you went against would like snake under the ring and then come back up, and you automatically lost. It would have to be recorded to understand, but it was fucking retarded, and only bitches use cheats. A real person sits there and grinds the shit out. But anyways, I'm not here to rant. Let's get into it. And I will not be skipping cutscenes. Unfortunately, when I went to the showcase, actually, can I options? No, video library. So I'll go back and I'll do this. No. Was that the match? Yeah. Let's go.
Solo Sikoa lifting Cody Rhodes up. Spear from Roman. Cover. Hook to the leg. Cody somehow survives.
Are you kidding me? How? How did Rhodes survive?
Desire is how, Corey. Grit is how, Corey. This is how bad Cody Rhodes wants to finish his story.
What the?
It can't be.
It is.
John Cena's here. Cena's in WrestleMania.
Fuck you, Cena.
A saving grace for Cody
Fuck
Rhodes.
you, Cena.
John Cena here to fight off Solo Sikoa.
Solo sent crashing to the outside, courtesy of the franchise.
All right, John Cena is here to restore order, take Roman Reigns down with an attitude adjustment in the ring. Oh, shit.
And an attitude adjustment.
Tribal Chief has been dropped.
Now get some payback on Solo for Sikoa, but go for your announced table adjustment for Sikoa. Oh, come on, get up. I love the first person aspect. It's fucking awesome for a wrestling game. I mean, it's a little confusing, but...
Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on.
You gotta be kidding me.
The final boss is at WrestleMania.
Fuck that. The Rock is the final bitch. He's a sellout.
This is.
Brings back memories from WrestleMania over a decade ago.
I hope he gets a flat tire on his SUV.
Now this is a WrestleMania moment.
Rock and Cena face to face, feeding off the electricity of this crowd.
This is absolutely surreal.
It just mirrors John Cena's character looks stoned as a motherfucker. What? Weed? Where?
Oh, Rock with a rock bottom!
Hey, Rock, you dropped your glasses. The fucking Dollar Tree
The
glasses.
final boss strikes, and Cena is down.
And now The Rock taking off the Mama Rhodes weight belt, and he's going to use it against Cody.
What? Oh.
No way. No way. Guys?
What is going on here?
I don't know why there's no music. I don't even remember what happened.
We know that music all too well, but
It's Seth Rollins. And a Superman punch by Reigns intercepts Rollins, who's out here in the old Shield gear.
Superman punch. No kryptonite in sight.
Now what?
It's kind of weird.
Undertaker's in the ring.
oh my gosh!
The Great One face to face with the Reaper at WrestleMania.
Oh, shit. Hang on, what do I do? Okay.
Undertaker with the Rock.
Shit. Okay, I don't like that. That made me dizzy.
The Undertaker's back in WrestleMania.
Unreal.
And now Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes struggling to grab a hold of the steel chair in the ring.
Both men struggling to their feet. Roman beats Cody Rhodes. And this could be disastrous for the American Nightmare.
Take out years of anger and Seth Rollins with it. Okay.
Justice.
Roman has never forgotten and has never
Get the
forgiven.
corner. Set Cody up for a spur.
Roman Reigns setting up, looking for the spear to put Cody away.
No! Cody catches Roman. Crossroads.
And another crossroads.
Looking for the trifecta now.
Finish the story.
Everybody seems to think that WrestleMania 40 was the night the Bloodline ended. But anyone who knows us knows that it's going to take more than one bad night to bring us down. If anything, we're just getting started.
Keep telling yourself that. So, the showcase for this is the Bloodline Dynasty, the Bloodline thing. For the whole wrestling storyline. If you're not a wrestling fan, it's hard to explain. So,
ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel and the wise man to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the undisputed, uncontroverted, unquestioned leader of the Bloodline, the most dominant group in recent memory and in the entire history of WWE.
The Bloodline has all the damn gold.
For nearly 40 years, I have worked for, alongside, and even employed the absolute greatest superstars to ever do it.
Just how dangerous do you want to live?
I've created the Dangerous Alliance, led an extreme revolution with ECW, and managed the most legendary of all champions. And for me, none of that compares to the relationship I've built with the Anoa'i, Fatu, and Maivia families, the triumvirate that composes this dynasty that we know more colloquially as the Bloodline. My time with this family goes back 40 years.
yeah, it does. Hey, look, it's
I've led them
Rikishi.
into battle, strategized with them,
And there's
have
Roman
watched their
Reigns,
children
Solo
grow
Sikoa,
into
Jay,
top-tier
Jimmy, and
superstars
Rikishi.
who have also created their own impressive legacies. And so it is my great honor to serve as your host for the WWE 2K25 showcase featuring a dynasty like no other, the Bloodline.
When you look at this incredible family tree, this is proof that there is only one royal family in professional wrestling, bound by blood.
A blood
The
bond
big fucking
forged
family.
between High Chief Peter Maivia and Amatua Anai Anoa'i, the father of Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, created a force that has dominated professional wrestling for over 5 decades. An elite collection boasting names like the wild Samoans, Afa
It's
and
Samoans,
Sika,
you fucking
as
penguin.
well as The Rock, Rikishi, Umaga, Yokozuna, Nia Jax, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and of course, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. They've owned championships, filled arenas, packed stadiums, broken box office records, years and decades of dedication to the craft, perfecting their art with each passing generation, ultimately leading us to right here, right now, with the Bloodline having dominated WWE for the last half decade. As your humble wise man, it is my duty to take you through some of the most ferocious battles featuring the greatest warriors in the family. Not everything goes according to plan, and this year we're going to give you a chance to right the historical wrongs and change history to bring more glory to the Bloodline. It's our showcase, after all. Honestly, their only real competition is themselves.
Acknowledge me!
All of this fighting amongst each other, this constant power struggle, I won't let all of that ruin this moment. Because it's not just about Solo Sikoa or Roman Reigns. It's not just about the Usos. It's about every single member of their family that came before them, who built the lineage and who made them into the superstars that they've become today. It's been said elsewhere that wrestling has more than one royal family. That's undeniably true. Also undeniably true is that for all of those other families, there's only one bloodline dynasty.
Okay, that's basically what this game is about, to summarize everything that's going on with the storyline. Now, first match. Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan at the King of the Ring, June 13th, 1993. Hold up. How old was I then? I was 6 years old when this match happened. I'm 37 now. I'll be 38 this month on the 17th. Depending on how I'm feeling and what's going on that day, I might do a decent stream. I don't know what I have planned. I don't know what my friends have planned. They know I don't like to celebrate, but friends are friends. They do shit like that. Um, Honestly, as far as today's stream, I don't know how long I'll be streaming. I woke up and I've got a lot going on. Like I feel really dizzy. My speech isn't slurred, so it's hopefully not like borderline stroke kind of thing. But like sitting in my chair right now, the room spinning, stuff like that. But anyways, I'm just gonna ignore it because why not? So Yokozuna has two goals: make Hulk Hogan suffer and regain the WWE Championship. It's up to you to follow the plan and get it done in a flashy manner. Okay, let's go.
In a family that specialized in brute force over the years, perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anawai, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. What's on? The family's first world heavyweight champion, Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992. An imposing behemoth, to say the least, Yokozuna would make an immediate statement, winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut. This victory
he was a big bitch, but he was a big bitch that I wouldn't want to fuck with.
WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret the Hitman Hart. This
Bret Hart, the bottle of Pepto-Bismol,
was only a hint of the dominance
good technician in the
Yokozuna
ring
would have on WWE for the next year. 2 WWE championships, a WWE Tag Team Championship, victory over the era's titans.
I
like
saw lightning,
Hart,
so
Undertaker,
if the stream
Lex
ends
Luger,
abruptly,
and
because the power went out.
Hogan.
Yokozuna is my middle name. I'm named after my uncle. I carry it with like so much pride and weight on my shoulders.
Solo
just because of like
Yokozuna,
what he's
Rodney?
done for this business and like who he is as a person too. It's a cool middle name to have, man. I represent it with the pride, man, that I have. Hopefully, man, I'm making him proud by doing it.
No, I would say no.
In which Yokozuna melded incredible size with unspeakable agility, shocked the WWE Universe, who to that point were used to their monsters hitting hard but moving slow. Yokozuna broke the mold, punishing opponents with super kicks, uranagis, leg drops, and of course, his devastating
Bonsai drop. I would hate to be on the receiving end of
so
that.
Effective that once it had connected, nobody kicked out of it. Nobody.
Rodney was a very unique talent. I think the way he was able to handle all the pressure, it was kind of parallel to how he was in the ring. For someone to be so big and to be so nimble, you just don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
Rodney was one of those first solo guys, singles competitor guys that was able to go out there and really just make waves, make a big splash. I mean, pun intended, I guess. That fool jumped in a pool, he'd knock out all the water, and that's the way it felt sometimes. He would go into those arenas and just suck in all the energy and be able to give it back. So when I look at Rodney, I see someone very similar to me, someone who understands the very, very top of the game, the top position, and everything that goes along with it.
In a career filled with so many highlight reel moments, perhaps nothing stands out more than when Yokozuna faced and defeated the so-called immortal Hulk Hogan at the first King of the Ring event in 1993. Looking to humiliate Hogan after the Hulkster stole Yokozuna's WWE Championship only 2 minutes after Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart for the title months earlier at WrestleMania 9, Yokozuna entered the ring totally focused on the task at hand. And on that night, he not only got revenge, but his victory would send Hogan packing from WWE for nearly 9 years.
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, he went to WCW.
Many felt that Yokozuna had indeed killed Hulkamania. Now, you get to possess the power of the mighty Yokozuna and deal out punishment to Hulk Hogan to walk out of the King of the Ring, a 2-time WWE champion. Showcase the ability and the agility that made Yokozuna a Hall of Fame performer and take Hulkamania down. Banzai.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Coming down the aisle with Mr. Fuji is the champion from Polynesia Islands, weighing
I mean, the graphics are pretty good.
50 pounds.
They do be kind of looking like Yoko.
One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds, bigger than he's ever been.
Animated camera.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down so he can have more speed,
I don't like that.
more endurance. But I'll tell you something, Hogan's got to take him out early.
This is going to answer a lot of unanswered questions from WrestleMania 9. A lot of pressure on the president of WWE for what he did. But this is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. Let the winner be the winner.
One thing's for sure, Hogan will be quicker. He will be faster than he's ever been in any previous title defense.
Well, this is going to be interesting because he's wrestling a fresh Yokozuna this time. Not a man who's already wrestled a 15-minute match with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, Hogan and Yokozuna's last match lasted less than 30 seconds when Hogan won the title at WrestleMania.
Well, I can tell you, this match will go much longer. Yokozuna will not be caught by surprise this time.
I always thought he came out barefoot.
Listen to this. What a phenomenal ovation for
Okay,
the
I'm going to skip this scene because I don't know why there's
See
no
in the eyes
music.
of each individual. Only Razor.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mike.
Okay, first, let me turn off the camera shakes. Let me turn off the camera cuts. Turn off the camera panning. I'll keep that on. I don't care about the difficulty. I can change that afterwards. Blood is on. Is no. The fuck? Well, maybe it was just that.
Cole emanating from King of the Ring 1993 alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes
Bad
to
idea,
regain the
buddy. Bad
WWE
idea.
Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan.
Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally...
Perched up top.
Whoa, what a landing!
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
We know each man's strategy coming in. Yokozuna has added 50 pounds to his frame since WrestleMania, while Hogan has actually slimmed down since he captured the WWE Championship.
Indeed, we're going to see more speed, more endurance from the Hulkster. But now that Yokozuna has hit 550 pounds, every kick, every leg drop, and every bonsai drop will be even more impactful.
Don't do this. Don't do it!
A big kick to the gut.
And a thunderous forearm to follow.
Some folks thought Bret Hart should have had this rematch against Hogan, but the president of WWE has made the controversial decision to give Yokozuna the title match.
Indeed, there will be no rematch for Bret, who, I might add, lost the title after Mr. Fuji interfered on Yokozuna's behalf. Instead, he was given an automatic entry into tonight's King of the Ring tournament.
The Hitman.
And forward we go.
Reversed it. Now the competitor is backing down.
Yokozuna laying in with those attacks from his massive frame. That's the key to victory for the former champ.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Shit.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Sit down.
Totally helpless at the moment. Hulk Hogan, a
Pretty
five-time
heavy
champion
attack.
now. This is his first title defense.
The Hulkster spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments, but you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE champion coming out of WrestleMania.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder.
And Yokozuna just loves backing Hogan into a corner like this. Relentless domination of the champion.
And Mr. Fuji looking on with much approval. There's no mistaking what that sinister smile of his means.
Oh, ended up getting caught up in the air.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Again.
Slugging it out, toe-to-toe now. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Fuck.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Yes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. You know, Hogan slimming down may have an adverse side effect.
Fucking drop, would you?
Holds it around the Hulkster's waist now.
The waist and chest maybe a little bit smaller, Corey.
All right. Can I go into cameras real quick? I want to see. Damn, I can't do it. Okay, well, so a standing submission, R2 and circle near standing opponent to perform.
But you better believe
Here.
the 24-inch
Stand up,
pythons have not changed shape whatsoever.
And those
Oh no, bear hug applied. This is not good for the Hulkster.
Yokozuna applying the pressure, squeezing the...
Furiously trying to fight his way out of the bear hug. Can he do it? Yes.
Hogan just squeezing the life out of his opponent with those...
Bear hug! Well-placed elbow will get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
Yoko now, belly-to-belly slam.
Damn, look at
That's
his
got to be
back.
the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is
All
coming
those
alive.
bruises. Holy shit. The fucking graphics for this game are amazing.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan's starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the
Yeah, I
years?
haven't been on zombies since season 3 started. We were playing multiplayer, trying to new maps. I'm glad they brought
no effect on Hogan.
firing range
Hogan
back.
fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
1 punch,
And here
2
comes
punch,
Hulk,
3 punch,
and Yokozuna being backed
Irish
up to the
whip,
ropes.
leg drop, or big boot, and then leg drop. Well, normally.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
Don't let
Dude
up,
looked like he
Hulkster.
took welts to the back. Holy
Keep
shit.
swinging, keep firing away.
That boot, Yoko
Timber.
staggering, and he's down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan, leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko, who kicked out of the leg drop.
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Whoa, wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
There's a match going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here?
Ultimate insult to injury and crush Hogan with your own signature leg drop in the ring.
Oh, no. Oh, strongest splash.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
A big leg drop by Yoko.
And Yokozuna just taking this to the next level with that move. Just a dominating maneuver.
Do I have a super finisher? Let's see. Yokozuna finisher. In-ring, bonsai drop, bonsai drop.
And he avoids what was coming. Turns that away.
This is tough down.
No mercy being shown. Yoko says this one's over.
Bonsai drop.
Okay. How do I do the other one with the pin combo? Aha.
Clearing a path to the title.
Quite the battle brewing here between Hogan and Yokozuna.
Yokozuna with an massively jarring headbutt. But it appears Yokozuna with more destruction on the mind from the middle rope. Bonsai drop.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
2 count. Near fall.
What?
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over. Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running
I
on fumes.
call
I don't think anyone
bullshit.
inside this building was expecting a kick out after that move from Yokozuna. Just a relentless assault from Yokozuna.
Yokozuna making Hogan regret wanting this match. I love it. Hogan's in for it now.
Belly. And taking aim right at the midsection with this offense. The Hulkster continues to survive.
Yokozuna turns it around. Body taking them into a whole other area code.
Alright, that was actually kind of funny.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Oh, what a headbutt.
Oh, it's not
Making the
good.
climb to the top rope.
Taking flight.
Bonsai.
From the top.
Chair.
Yokozuna gets reversed.
Hip toss. He avoids the contact. Clubbing blow.
Looks like you're having trouble dragging me there, bud.
A Hulkster hits the ropes.
One step ahead there.
Hulk Hogan, Yokozuna, two giants who will not stay down.
And they are fighting for the greatest prize in our sport.
A big splash.
Sent to the corner.
Dragon gets opponent out of the corner and a thunderous headbutt from Yoko.
I will do this shit twice. I
For the
don't care.
opponent of
Yokozuna for the middle rope.
Bullseye drop.
We might see a new champion crown.
I think Hogan's dead.
Yokozuna just manhandling his opponent. Big headbutt.
Oh, I think we know what Yokozuna is thinking.
Up to the second rope. This is going to be ugly.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ. 2. And Yokozuna is once again champion.
I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout.
Good God, look at all the fucking bruises. I hate to see the other guy.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with pictures of our new WWE champion.
Here in the heartland of America, the heart of Hulkamania.
So let me go back to the showcase menu and see who I unlocked. Oh, okay. It won't let me.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the Head Shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed
Fatu,
by
also known as Rikishi.
Paul Heyman.
Yeah, back when you had hair and didn't look like a penguin.
Dangerously. And the SST, the Samoan SWAT team.
The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine.
Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Afa, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the Wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before. Yeah.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe.
I wouldn't call myself an expert, but appreciate it. Thanks,
you
Penguin.
You have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada.
So make things right. Let the Steiner brothers win.
Performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that. Stop them in their tracks and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
I know I ain't got room to talk, but bro's got more chins than a Chinese.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history. Nearly 600
covered by a beard.
pounds of pure
Actually, no, mine doesn't even have that far. I just did the whole thing that he did. You can't see my fucking second chin.
At a combined weight of 565 pounds, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the...
I'd like to know why there's no fucking music. Maybe it's because they're so old they couldn't find the music for it. I don't know.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania, and we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the Tag Team Championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton.
Whoa, 1 second left.
Dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
And now placed in the corner.
Fucking ref.
Wards that off. What a response. Single arm back body drop.
3-corner heavy attack.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt and fast. WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight. Coming in off the tag.
And there goes Steiner, sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care.
Fucking referee, get out my goddamn way, you
fighters who simply wanted to take off.
Bullshit.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Turns the tables, shoulders down.
Whee.
A kick out before the referee can get to one.
Staying in this one.
Fine, asshole. I'll put him in my corner.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Oh, that can flatten you. And he's going to the top.
From the top.
Diving headbutt. Fell like a boulder out of the sky and absolutely flattened the target.
Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face.
Here, get up.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the head shrinkers in the grab.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here.
Shoulders pinned. Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
Hold on.
Trying to steal one here. Getting the shoulder up before
Damn,
two.
I wanted to
He
flip
couldn't
it
make
again.
much of that.
Asshole. Sit the fuck down.
Right on the lower back.
Samu dishing it out now.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure the head shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
And get sent right into the corner.
Look at that counter from Samu.
Oh, what a right.
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it.
Oh, man.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Okay, tag
There's the
finishes.
tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent driven down face first.
And the head shrinkers just might have it. That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first.
Oh, stuck between the corner and a splash. And
Damn it.
he finally made it.
He's looking defenseless at this stage.
It's time to catch
Sorry,
that
don't beat
second,
your ass
maybe
to it.
even third wind.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry. Going in for the win here.
He breaks the ref's count before two.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Uh-oh. And he turned it around. Take it over.
All right.
Go for the win here.
Quick shoulder up. Hold it over.
Whee.
This is it. Shoulders down. And referee cuts off the count at one.
Still not enough to put him away. Oh, man, what a boot.
The head shrinkers and the Steiners are engaged in an epic battle.
Both teams making the Roman gladiators proud.
All right, asshole.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam. Oh, Steiner fell right into that one.
Oh, shit.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Hoisted up on their shoulders.
Death Valley driver. Rick going for the pin. This could be over.
Look
No,
at the look
not
on his
happening.
opponent's face, Cole. Watch out!
This could do it for the win. Makes the cover. Oh, and breaks the pin.
I didn't need your help.
Save.
Yes, I know.
Has him in the corner. Thinking tag is made.
Bomb.
Tandem offense incoming from the Steiners. Off the top rope. This won't end well.
The Steinerizer connects.
Big move from the Steiners.
And the
things.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
The fact that these
somebody
superstars can still be moving at this point is beyond the realm of reality.
Both teams giving everything they can here at WrestleMania.
Samu, Fatu, Rick, and Scott.
No, I didn't want to fucking rage, you idiot.
True gladiators in this battle.
Kick to the face.
God.
What's my finisher? Solo finisher. A middle rope bulldog. And then just a, oh, this one. A Samoan splash. Yeah.
Clothesline in the corner. How much longer can this really go on?
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
Climb up the fucking rope, idiot.
From the top. And there's the tag. It's about time.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Gets cracked by the overhand. Climbing to the top rope here. Here we go. Oh, my.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
Sent right into the corner.
My turn, bitch.
Here's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent.
Oh, face first.
That could bring an end to Steiner.
No idea what he's planning here. Pin. This might be the end of Steiner's night. Shoulders down. Kicks out.
God damn it.
This is insanity.
Did you expect anything less?
Ow.
Oh! What a match.
It's total madness in here.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
It retaliates with a counter. Here we go. Suplex.
Ow.
Thanks for coming. That might be all Scott needs. That's impossible.
I can't believe what we just saw.
And it may just take going to the well one more time with that maneuver to gain the pinfall.
Wow.
Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer.
Uh-oh. Fist directly to the gut. Uh-oh.
Samu sensed that was coming.
And what a maneuver we just saw there. Boom! Thanks for coming.
Okay, now what's his finisher? Oh. Okay.
And into the corner he goes. Oh, and that core area really getting lit up.
Tag. Double team coming.
Driven down face first. Glazed eyes on Steiner now.
Transitions to the cover.
But is it enough?
Yes, it is enough.
Head shrinkers.
That took fucking forever.
Here are your winners, Samu
Give me
and
straight.
Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Don't. Okay, next match.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today.
No, he's not.
Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the
Okay, so there is music.
champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss,
the final bitch,
Rock
dumbass,
has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the
Gary
1996 Survivor Series.
He looked so fucking retarded back then.
Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather.
IT Peter Maivia and Rocky Johnson.
In WWE
no,
rings before him.
Dwayne had the huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all. Along with the usual achievements, if your name is The Rock, 2 Intercontinental
But his name isn't The Rock, his name is
5 Tag Team Championships,
Mankind,
8
Undertaker,
WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire
the Nation of Domination. Mark Henry, Farouk, D'Lo Brown, The Godfather,
in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one
with the Great One.
Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's
that was one hell of a rivalry
during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell. Yep, I knew it.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Shut up, jabroni.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you?
No, I know it.
Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself.
I wouldn't go that far.
He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars,
that he does.
and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter
the Blue Blood
Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in
that
the
drop
years
kick
since.
didn't even hit. I saw that.
High IQ and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday.
He didn't go by the Greenwich snob. He went by the Blue Blood.
To what would
Idiot.
become the most electrifying
know your wrestling history
in sports entertainment.
So with that said, Heyman, I gotta whatever microphone you're talking into, I want you to do this. I want you to spit shine that son bitch, turn it sideways and stick it straight up your candy ass.
The following contest scheduled for
Come on, give me the fucking entrance music. Like, what the hell? Oh, Rock's about to take a shit.
You can see it in everyone's eyes. They all want the... The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
And that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match. No. Power bomb out of the apron.
Don't do this. Don't do it.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up. These two trading one blow after another.
Slugging away with everything they've got. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
And Rocky there not showing any signs of being intimidated.
Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is in.
Pain just painted all across his... In trouble here?
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
No. The champ is going for the cover.
An early kick out for the challenger.
A little over-eager with that cover.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
Hoisted up.
Back suplex. Heading to the top rope here. Boom.
Ow. Ow.
Deeper into this match now, and I think it's Helmsley who's reaching peak frustration.
Can't quite put Rocky Maivia away. A testament to the never-say-die attitude of this young superstar.
And he gets it from his dad. He gets it from his grandfather. Maivia knows nothing less than to give it his all.
And Helmsley just showing his huge edge and experience here. I would say the most cerebral Intercontinental Champion we've had.
Cerebral, I like that description for Helmsley. Oh,
not the balls.
Oh, not to the belly.
Boom! This is an unyielding attack from Hunter.
This pristine offense from Helmsley has Rocky Maivia scrambling.
Helmsley heads up high. Up high. Crash and burn.
This can't be good. They just missed wildly.
Took the high risk, but unfortunately, no reward. And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle in a big right hand.
I miss how they used to turn it into like the live show, like they would take footage from it.
Tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover, and Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
All part of the plan.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger
got a big
in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
All right, I'm going to take an intermission and go take a piss real quick. I will be right back, guys. All right, I am back. Let's go to the next match. Listen to Paul Heyman flap his chin some more.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anoa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the Sacred Blood Bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief
Did he wear boots
Peter
to the ring?
Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor
He was a very strange
High
individual.
Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match.
Still pissed there's no entrance music.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George
Yeah, I knew he
Steele,
didn't wear boots.
Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 270.
That's a lot of ink.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory.
The hell is a strike to grapple? Oh, injured combo with circle. Oh, I hit square too many times. Got it.
In this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them. George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia's called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the Animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Would you get out of my way?
Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash.
From the top, diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
And you can see Steele is struggling to...
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Ooh! Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Damn it,
Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Man, the High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself in WWE, but he's had plenty of experience. Neither superstar giving an inch here. Ooh! Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Bam!
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Overhand chop.
Look at Maivia going to work on the animal.
The High Chief has all the answers right now.
Oh my God! Maivia just...
Do I have a super finisher? I do not.
Dominated the animal with that one.
Oh, what a headbutt.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage.
Again, what's Maivia got here?
Oh, God, that hurt.
Maivia can taste it now.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here.
Right in the face.
My God.
Stop in the leg. He quickly gets out of dodge. Shoulder tackle. And he is telling the referee to open the cage door. He wants out of there. Close it.
No, you're not.
The animal may be wounded prey at this point.
The High
Once more, setting it up.
Oh, man, backbreaker.
And George is laid out.
And he has started to ascend the cage wall now. Oh, diving leg drop.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Crank in the head. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal. Face full of turnbuckle.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Maivia just smothering his opponent with offense.
Gotta bust him open.
In full control here. Oh my gosh!
Thank you.
Gosh, what impact!
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal. The target's been acquired once more. Oh, that might have just broken something. Hold it out one more time.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
The stump puller.
Oh, man, it's over. He's tapping.
And the High Chief defeats
That looked a little painful.
the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew.
She's not like most girls.
Great
She's
Shivas
also
matches.
not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock, Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax.
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate. She does.
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in her wake. In the ring, she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the Banzai drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament after earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. Nia Jax would fight her way into the finals, taking on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judgment provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your ring. Showcase the otherworldly
But I like Lyra
power
Valkyria.
that forces an entire roster to cower in your presence. Because when you're an irresistible
A lot better than
force
Nia Jax.
like Nia Jax, resistance is futile.
Nia Jax just takes me as one of those people that used to be bullies in school, and I hate bullies.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the
there's
Ring.
still no music.
And there will be
I'll take care of it after the stream. L2 to run towards your opponent facing you, then circle or square X to perform one of your
coronation. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria.
Brush off the shoulders.
Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring. No signs of either combatant backing down.
Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown? Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Drawn out of ringside and back to the mat.
Oh, this, what a headbutt.
Well, there she goes. From the top. Oh, no. Big and pays for it.
Went for the high risk towards the outside, but it ended up being in vain.
Perfectly aimed strike from Nia Jax. Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight. Oh, my goodness.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow, undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months, and Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
Golly, Nia is just cornering Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax would be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine.
Oh, that opens the door for Valkyria. There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with
in the ring, dummy.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted?
Oh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly.
Nia is lighting up her opponent.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
All right, I gotta restart that. Don't like doing this.
And there will be a coronation taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria face off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament.
The irresistible force has been on a tear recently, and Nia believes the crown.
And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Woof, what an elbow. Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
And gets tossed back into the mat. Placing her in the corner. Look at this. Placed in the tree of woe.
Stuck in the tree of woe. And
they are doing whatever they please.
Momentum clearly on the side of Nia Jax.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
Didn't go to plan for Jax. In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Nia Jax, so powerful, so dominant, Samoa drop.
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted?
And at this point, Nia just punishing Lyra.
Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night, Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
I had to make that as fast as possible. I hate Divas matches.
Queen of the Ring.
Oh, look, it's the Blue Blood.
Nia said she would do it.
Oh, I'm older.
And she backed up her claims.
Triple H.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax and officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen.
All right, how many more matches I got? Yeah, I just did that one. So 1. Really? That's it? Fuck. All right, I'll do it. But let me go check the entrances while I'm here. Oh. I'm a dumb fuck. Whatever. Alright. I'll do it now.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, you know, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? You know, he had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. It became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
Rikishi is fat, all right? P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins, and he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and
Bro,
time
we get it.
again.
Fuck, man.
Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized
Now I'll play the
Austin lately.
entrances.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi!
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnake's music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Well, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job.
Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
That definitely was not his entrance music then.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold.
Now clearing the announce desk, this isn't going to end well.
Yeah, Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Taking a little tour of ringside, and I guess we're one of the pit stops.
That's one of them.
Got them off their feet here. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive.
Bad idea, dog.
And that is
bad idea
for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to start the tar out of somebody than that.
And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
What a knockout punch! Oh, man! He counters with a great reversal. Picked up and being carried around now.
And then he gets smacked by the
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Let's go through Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold.
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
I'm going to break the chair.
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
And Austin fends him off. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success. Oh, what impact!
Don't bring the fight over here.
Better clear out, guys.
Nice setting him up. Oh, no, this is going to be bad. Guys, get...
Scooped up. Here it comes.
Rikishi driver.
Smashed pieces of table, limbs, wires, all contorted in this mess of pain and chaos.
Just brutal.
I want to break the chair.
Got it cinched in.
Fading fast.
And the Russian leg sweep.
And now thrown back into the ring. Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective.
He's getting back up. Straight into harm's way. Whoa. That was a stiff chair shot to the dome.
He's about to become the chairman.
I don't know how to break it.
Propped up in the corner.
Like that.
Heading to the outside now.
Oh, it still didn't break it. Come on, buddy.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Oh, the entrance side of the ring.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
Stone Cold is experiencing the brutality of Rikishi.
Vicious. Austin in a state of distress now.
Yeah, Rikishi isn't giving any quarter.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Stone Cold not even a little close to backing down here.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Driven into the barricade.
Oof. Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
And Austin is just one move from turning this around.
Close fist connects.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Who will break first? That is the question. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
You can feel
Back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off on another.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor, taking this match to the outside.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. And he slides him back to the mat.
Do I have a super finisher? Of course not.
Heading to the top now. Ooh. Uh-oh. My God, what a move.
How can you not be smiling when Rikishi is in the ring and doing his thing?
Placing him in the corner.
Headbutt by Rikishi. Oh,
Rikishi getting his opponent in position.
Turn out the lights. The party is over.
Rope shaker.
It put Austin down. Unbelievable.
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago. Rikishi driver.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on
And
this
then
one.
1 minute.
Nasty headbutt delivered by Rikishi. Ready to inflict more damage. Here it comes.
Rope shaker for Rikishi.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
Shoulder up before
No
3.
shit.
What a kick out by Austin. You can never count the rattlesnake out.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just be impossible. DDT plants that. I think that's it. That must be it. Rikishi saw how defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it.
The winner of this bout, Rikishi!
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
I did that. Great. Guess I gotta do it again.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the end.
Going head-to-head, putting each other to the test.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Double axe handle. Oof. Tossed back into the ring. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
He's got the slugger in hand and is ready to go to work.
Yeah, Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's
Whoa, you can
gone
come
to.
with weapons? No? That's cool.
Just tormenting his opponent, flashing that bat.
Weapon in hand saying,
Come on, get out of here, pussy.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
Home run.
Oh, God, that hurt. Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
Well, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more
Give
like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success. Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think
well, get back up.
Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi. You better have an aptitude for pain because it just keeps coming.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional.
No, stop putting me in the ring.
Given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling.
But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold.
Bullshit.
Austin nearly had his life taken from him.
And he goes for the pin.
An easy kick out there. Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a win just yet.
And now Austin
get out there.
Ragdoll to the outside. He's looking to take things to the outside now.
I ain't done with you yet, fucker.
What a display of strength here. Oh, no. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Serious, Corey? Rikishi is a human being. Weird forces that have only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Want to bring out a chair?
Twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's action. I'm just saying I understand them. These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
And now he's back into the ring.
Come on, get over here.
Austin showing no fear, no intimidation.
Ooh, direct headshot. Just sickening. These are the kind of attacks that completely throw off your equilibrium.
And you never want to count a competitor out, but there seems to be no signs of defense right now. He gets sent straight down to the floor.
All right.
And now headed to the outside. Boom! Fights back against Stone Cold.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here. And that was just as devastating as a sledgehammer to Austin's...
Okay, skip that.
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Nobody wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Stiff punch.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Sounds fitting, man.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Fought back with a punch to the gut.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. Caving in the abdomen.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
And now Austin is bleeding.
No, get off the stairs, you idiot.
Take off!
I mean, that worked.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Yeah, Rikishi isn't giving any cool. Oh, it is. What a headbutt. And we know how despicable Rikishi has been. But to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Oh, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
All right,
and
skip that.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. Coming back from the outside now.
As the hook, looking for sliced bread.
Gonna counter power slide. Uh-oh. Rikishi's right.
Will that keep the rattlesnake down?
Looking for the victory. There's two. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it.
Welcome back, Raider. Alright. How many more fucking matches are there? 4. Okay. Do I want to do it? Nah, I'll end it here. Alright. It's been 2 hours, so I got a lot done in 2 hours. With that said, I will probably finish up this on the next stream, and then I will start the My Rise. With that said, I will holler at you guys later. Thanks for stopping by.